So
Yes, you picked very well.
very, very
I
nice. So,
love
and I'm
the prayers after every meeting. I love that. That is something that most companies don't do, and that is so awesome. And he actually gives you a chance. If you don't want to be there, you can go ahead and leave. But it's neat that we have someone to pray after every meeting, and that is so cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, and I think it's done correctly where he says, this is the official end of the meeting right here. If you want to stay on for the
Yeah,
prayer,
with action.
then by all means, you please
Right.
do. If you don't, then we honor you and then you may bounce right now and there won't be anything important like business wise talked after this point. So you can leave knowing that you attended the entire meeting, which is nice for those people who
Yeah.
are of
Yeah.
whatever particular religious or spiritual affiliation of their own, where they don't want to be
exactly.
part of that. So I'm like, that's a perfect way of doing that.
I like this
Right.
mechanism.
So yeah,
And it's
Exactly.
awesome though. It's awesome that they trust God, and they lift him up through this, that people have their testimonies and they lift it up to God, and that's the way it should be.
Absolutely. Well, the mere fact to me that they are spiritual people, that's a beautiful thing because, people are so, what word do I want to say? We live in an unloving and uncaring society. And here you have a group that really show that they are giving honor to the creator. And that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Um, because they care about others. They really care about others. It's not about themselves per se and wanting to see others to be successful in their teaching. I mean, it's all that we get from them, guys. We're always, we're network marketers, and you see everybody out there selling. You've got to pay for everything that they give to us free. Um,
Right.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you can go out there but they really teach you how to work your business. They give you the skills to do these things. I mean, I'm saying this even though I'm slow, but at the same
Me too.
time, at the same time, and then of course we've always got Louis because he's going to stay on top of it to make sure we don't fall too far behind. So it's on us if we it's
Thank you,
on us,
Lord. Thank you. We
you
love you.
Thank
know.
you, Lou.
And then I got, of course, excuse me, because Amelia, I call them my babies, Amelia and Dana. I've got them because I mean, they've got our backs. They've got our backs, guys. So, you know, um, it's just on us,
yeah,
because we have the
Yeah.
opportunity. We really do.
yeah.
Um,
This
of
is
course, I
the
wish I had some of those teams that they had. I live in an area, and then it is what it is. That's what Mama Sandy always says. It is what it is. But we're always out striving to do what we can and the best we can.
yeah.
Exactly.
I will say this.
Mhm.
It has been, and actually, today's 29th. So 2 days.
Till the end of the month.
2 days. Or 2 more days, I should say, till the actual official anniversary date of being here with this company.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't go till August.
yeah. So
August.
my
Me and Louis
my
are the
official
31st.
start date is July 31st. That's my official start date.
Same
Woo!
here.
Same
So
here.
so 1 year coming up, 2 days. Um, and I can say in this first year of being in this business has been the most educational, the
Yes.
most uh leadership driven,
Yes.
and the most enriching all around that I've experienced in network marketing well, this year makes gosh, 9 years in network marketing.
Wow.
July 16th was my official start in network marketing. There you go. So 9 years. Um, and it has a lot to do. It has everything to do with the choices that have been made by the people, by not only the people around me and around us, but the choices that I've made along the way, uh, as to choose to be my choices to grow. My choices that I've made to grow, to become better, to become more than I was in the past for within the company. Um, Opting to, and I don't know if everyone else has this philosophy, but I know that the Harpers know that if that I have a philosophy. If they ask me a question, the answer is yes, and I'll figure out the solution later. The answer is yes. If they ask me to do something, I'll figure out how to do it
Good.
later. But my answer is, hey Louis, can you? The answer is yes. What do you want me to do? When does it need to be done?
That's right.
And then you go, what did I volunteer for?
Right, but I said yes to something. I'm really not clear about what it was, but I said yes anyway. They would only ask me ever to do something for my benefit, and for that reason, um, that reason alone really is why when the Harpers and James has that ability to ask me to do stuff now too, I give, because I trust him enough to know that he has my best interest at heart.
And he's so appreciative. Like he loves our team just because we came in with that culture and he's like, he loves him some Louis. Or Louis, but we're having conversations. He's like, Louis, we're having to handle it. I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and just talk about how Louis is going to take care of it. Talk about that for a second. Did we call Louis yet?
It might tell Louis he's gonna be doing this. And it should be really, when you guys are having those conversations, it should just be, hey, anybody told Louis he's going to be doing this yet? Because we're going to ask him, huge air quotes, ask him if he would like to do this. He's going to say yes, and we all know it. I've told James, all you got to do is ask me, James, and I'm going to tell you yes. I'll figure it out how to do it later. If it's within my capability, my timing, my schedule, the answer is going to be yes. I'm going to figure out everything else later. And that has been that part where they say be coachable, be trainable, be open, be willing to step outside your comfort zone. Yeah, done that several times, and whoo, that comfort zone's had to get a little bit bigger because I never know what I'm about to say yes to. I really don't. I really don't know what I'm about to say yes to most of the time. But if the question comes through and says, "Hey, can you help with such and such?" The answer is yes. Now, what do you want me to do? You know, that level of coachability. When someone says, "Hey, can you, would you?" Yes is my answer. Yes, I will. Yes, I can. Yes, I could, coulda, woulda.
Oh, no.
And so, yes, absolutely. You're talking to yourself.
No, I'm talking to
No, Erica's talking to yourself.
my companion.
Hola, Eli.
Your companion.
That's
Is that Eli?
Eli.
He's got on his phones.
And his laptop.
And the laptop.
His laptop.
The kid's
Oh, my
working.
goodness.
He's in the right room for work. He knows what he's doing.
The think room.
The think room.
Yes.
You know
Where I
that
do-
he's
where I
gonna
do
be
homework.
he's mommy's little protege, and God bless him for that. Because
And Annabelle is my new assistant, by the way. So if you see her in the groups, she handles my calendar now. She came upstairs to remind me that I committed to being on accountability today to make sure I got on. She brought my light, and I was like, "Thank you very much." She's like, "You're welcome."
Oh, All right.
I've hired her as my new assistant.
Well, you know what?
Yes. I love
When
this.
I joined Kiani, and I guess within a month or two, I went on my first event there in Florida, and the baby Eli was in the stroller.
Oh my gosh.
Annabelle was just, she was just she was gone. Here I am watching her because I had never seen a child so engrossed. She was already a team member. And I looked at that. So, hey, this is no surprise because these kids are network marketers. And I suppose Jayden is going to be too. Because, I
Oh,
mean,
that can. Ooh.
I've never seen such for the children. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful,
His
guys. You just
passport
don't
shows
know.
more places than most people ever go,
Okay.
Yeah,
ever in their life.
That boy
Yeah.
turned 1 year
well,
again.
And he's
including
only
moi,
not even one yet.
including moi. I mean, hey, oh my goodness. But
Yeah, he's so cute.
you guys as parents, in terms of knowing how to be a parent, and in spite of, you quality time, because a lot of people when they're working, you say, well, the children suffer, but network marketing, you
Mm-mm.
know, is the field um that your whole family, just include them, let them be there with you, whether they make those choices later on in life. At least they know what they can fall back on. They know what they can fall back on.
Yeah,
But I wanted to
that thing my
say
mama used to do.
too, I wanted to say too, and kind of piggybacking on you, Louis, the fact that, and there's a word that we don't use anymore because, Mama Sandy, when you say however many years, Mama Sandy's got, I'm just really, I guess, an old monument. If going back past 50 years of network marketing and what to get here where I am now, because a year ago, when I say never give up and never quit, a year ago I was truly serious about, I was done, because that,
Me too. Me
after the
too.
Hansons and Kiani, in which I've done what I call decent in some companies, but to go out, and I'm gonna say go out, to go out like this, and I plan to go out with a big bang here,
Hmm.
because here
Me too. Me
I
too.
will never, ever, ever use that word QUIT. It
Yeah.
will never
Uh,
happen.
We don't do that up in here.
And in which, yeah, I've got a ranking that I've never done that quickly. I want to keep that ranking and move forward with that ranking because I want the moolah, the greenbacks, to go with the ranking. So now, it's up to me. I gotta fight. I gotta fight this, whatever uh issues I may have, you know. But guys, we see, we hear, and right now we are in the best of the best. So, we're gonna do this together, and this is going to be my ending part of my legacy. Um,
And it's going to be a very long one.
Thank you.
Many,
Thank you.
many, many
Exactly.
years
Like,
to
yeah.
create this legacy. Everyone, please say hello to my assistant. She
Oh,
doesn't want to
the
be
assistant's in the
greedy.
room. Good morning.
She brought me a lip mask because my lips are dry, and she brought my lip mask to make sure I'm
oh
taken
my
care
goodness.
of.
Oh my goodness. Hey, baby
Good
girl.
morning, Annabelle.
She's a
So
young
she,
lady. A young
yes,
lady.
yes. So
Wow, like her mommy. Beautiful young
different
lady.
things. Thank you, Louis. Whatever. Don't judge me.
Never.
That is definitely her twin, though. Yo, that is definitely your twin, Amelia.
Hey, you are, Amelia, you're truly a queen. Now you are being served. They're old enough to serve you now.
I know. I love it. I'm like, child, I suffer behind these kids. They might as well do something for me. Come on. But
Like,
she's wonderful. She has a lot of amazing goals, and she wants
She's
to start
smart.
she wants to start saving up. She's starting a candy business, by the way, guys. She's going to be selling at our lounge there, and also ice cream in the summer. She has an ice cream machine that's coming. I told her I would be her business. I'll be the
manager.
one to help. Yeah, help. No, I'll help her with the capital, and then she will pay me back based on sales. We have created a business agreement.
You're
Awesome.
her manager. You're her manager.
Yeah, so she wants to save up because she has some goals, some
That's
goals.
cool.
So she wants to start saving some money. So like, in the meantime, while she works on her business, she can work as my assistant and start getting some salary every month towards her goal. And I told her, I said, plus, I trust her more than anyone else anyway. Yeah, because I don't need
Right?
nobody in my business. I was like, so
Mhm.
she's all up on my phone. She's created a group. The group is called Masters Got Me Working.
Who's got
And
her working?
Masters got
Master.
me working.
Master.
Master,
Okay,
yeah, Masters got
master.
me working. And the
Master.
profile picture is Cartman from South Park.
Wow.
Masters got me working. I'm like, you're serious. But
Funny.
anyway, Mama Sandy, I was gonna piggyback off of you to just say that I'm just so thankful for you, for each and every one of you, for I actually still feel like I'm in a dream. I'm shocked how we found a new home here with this company. I'm shocked how we found a new home here with this company. How, everyone we've like been able to settle in. We've now got a nice, steady thing going, laid a foundation in our businesses, and it takes time most of the time to establish yourself well in the new company. And like you mentioned, Mama Sandy, you're able to hit a rank that you were proud of in a short time. Most people did that. And remember, we set the tone for going ultimate in the whole organization,
Yes.
and we hit a lot of amazing milestones in our team.
Short. Yes.
Very short, very short. So I'm really, really, really proud of everyone. And even in business, there's ups and there's downs, and
Yes.
even in our down, we still have a steady thing going. But
Yes.
after every down is an up, right? And one
Yes.
thing I love about this organization, especially with the leadership, it starts from the top with James and Becky, and then all the other incredible leaders. We have the Champions Network. We collaborate. They're constantly chiming back and forth, ideas, how they can help everyone win. And of course, Dana and I, we just had our meeting. Him and I, we have a check-in ourselves, and we just had our meeting before this call. And he has been working closely with James. Okay, how can we've been trying to understand what is the basic build. Now, this is beyond 10 and 2. This is beyond daily IPAs. We already got that down, right? We got that down. We know. But how does a person, Dana's been working really hard on how does a person look at their business and say, okay, this is what I'm doing this week. This is, what I mean? Each person looking at their individual business. So watch out in the next couple of days. He's figured it out. Yay. And he ran it by me, and I'm very excited about it because we want to make sure that you might not be able to optimize your second line every week. But what if every month, because we're all used to a monthly build of business, what
Yes.
if every month overall you had a goal and we showed you how to hit that goal, and we do it together because we can do it together, right? Because if you feel
Yes.
like you do it on your own, okay, I have a good manager, and to go manager, I need like, I don't know how many people in my business to enroll every month. That's kind of like crazy, right? Because you're working, you got other things going on. Most of you, I mean, who's signing up 10 people a week here? I mean, who's signing up 5 people a week?
No.
None of us.
Who's
None of
signing up
us.
3 people a week? One. You see what I'm saying?
One, maybe two.
Maybe two, right? So that's not, it's not easy, right? Even with the tools and the system and the everything. But figured out a way where together we can still win collaboratively every single month in this business. And it's something that we're already good at. It's something we've already achieved. We know how to achieve it. It's very easy. Something that if everyone, and it was him and James, like it was from the last millionaire mentorship. And then Dana like kept thinking about it. He was like, oh my gosh, I've cracked the code. I get it now. I get how to win with a weekly pay plan coming from a monthly build. So we're going to talk about that on the next F10X Council, bring our leaders along on board, with it. And then we will roll this out and we will work together. I think you guys are going to be very excited about it. Because like I said, even if you don't do every week, you don't win every week, how about overall in the whole month, you have like this one thing that I'm going to do this one thing and that's going to help me win for the month. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Sounds great.
That would be
Right?
amazing. Yes,
That
it'll
would be
keep morale
amazing.
up and keep the energy going.
Yes. Yes. So I'm excited about that. I think it's so doable. We've done it before. We know that is one thing F10X knows how to do. And together, we just focus on that one thing. And then everyone knows, okay, I've got a goal every month. This is what I know I need to do every week, but I've got to go at least every month. I know this will happen no matter what. Right? Even if I don't optimize 2 lines every week, I know every month this is something that's going to happen for sure. That's done. And then what's nice is if you do that one thing, it's going to trickle into the other weeks as well. Because you know how momentum is. You start out with this one thing, but then humans are humans. They don't do what you say that very time you tell them to do it. So, you'll still have the stragglers that will trickle into the other weeks. And so beautiful, that works out great. But it's gonna keep everyone excited and everyone has this common goal. And the F10X, we just know this is our thing, right? As an organization, we want to get so amount. I think the goal is 100,000, produce 100,000 a month. That's the goal.
Okay.
As an organization. Once you do something like that, it's really, really good. So if we focus on that goal together, I think everyone's going to be so excited, and especially going into PXP and coming out of PXP, it's going to be wonderful. And then we're going to do it before we go into PXP just to kind of push momentum, get, whoever wants to rank up, you're going to rank up so easy with this plan, by working together. And then after PXP, momentum after an event, right? So, we're going to celebrate our wins at PXP and then kick into momentum after PXP, after that event. So that's all I can give you right now. Dana's going to put together all the visuals and make sure that, we deliver first to the leaders, the F10X Council, and then we'll roll out to everyone. Then we'll just work together. But just this week, it kicks off from this week. We'll get everyone on board with it. And then let's go. We're gonna roll into PXP with energy and roll out with massive momentum. So that'll be awesome.
Amelia,
Yes, ma'am.
Mama Sandy has this, I've got this one person and I'm chicken. I'm totally chicken and I need some encouragement, some help to
Okay.
even just approach him. I've engaged with him several times. I have that kind of relationship with him. He just put out a book
Oh,
the
wow.
other day, and he answered me back because, he I this was one of my other big network marketing companies that I was involved with. He was, Holton Bugs,
Right.
and he was Holton's secondhand man.
Oh, wow.
And so, but I don't know how to get him. I don't know how to say it to get you or Dana or James to him. I just don't know how to say, um, you know, I need to get him to you guys to pull him. And I don't know how, I mean, just to say something to him, as to what I'm doing, because uh, he had quit networking for a minute, and he's the one that pulled me into that crypto stuff. But
Oh
now
yeah,
he's,
and then it went under, didn't it? Like it,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
fold.
And so now he's back, and I see him with several, it appears, network marketing. So he's back with network marketing, but I
Mhm.
don't know how to pull him with us as being, number one now team.
Well, you just
Um,
said it. You just said it.
what did I say?
We're number
Would
one.
you
We're celebrating.
you could say, would you like to meet our number one in the world leader?
Well, no, we are number one. Our
Right.
team,
But
we are
our
number
team is,
one. I want to introduce you, to, and we have a presentation even tomorrow, right? That
right.
James is doing. James is talking about, basically it's going to be all about that the six-figure blueprint that got us to number one in the whole company, with the number one twice, because it's number one in the whole company and the number one compensation plan in the industry, period.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know,
If he's
you know,
liking
and
the dollars, the compensation plan would be a big thing.
right, right. And one thing we used to say to people that were tens, sometimes when you're inviting someone that is in 10, you have to say it a little differently.
Mm.
So you
Yes.
can't say,
Yeah.
you can't try to recruit them. But
Yeah.
basically, everything you just said to me, man, you have, he's someone that someone that has kind of, you've seen how well he's done in the industry. You have a lot of respect for him. Um, and you value his opinion
Yes.
very, very much so. That, reminding him that, in the time since the last, thing happened, that you've just been kind of looking at everything in general, and that most of the time that everything he touches turns to gold.
Yeah, it
And
does. It
that is
really does.
and that is why you've been very excited um to meet others of his caliber, and that you've been privileged um now to check out. Are you leaving, Mr. Louis?
No, waving
Oh,
hello to Miss Adela.
oh, okay.
Sir.
You have James and them that have now allowed you to, be, in a team that's number one, just hit number one in the whole company, in a company that's number one compensation plan in the world. But in any case, you value his opinion. You want him to check it out, let you know what he thinks about it. If he would be available to just look at it for you, because you value his opinion very much. So, well, however, you're really good. You're seasoned at this, Mama Sandy. You just don't give yourself a lot of credit. But basically, stroke his ego and let him know you want to get his opinion on, these people that are, actually remind you a lot of him. He has a Midas touch, and they seem to have cracked this blueprint that they're now, we're number one in the company, and with the number one compensation plan in the industry. And you want to get his opinion on this, you know, validate his time,
Yeah.
and see where it goes from there. Now, based on his response, then we can go from there, because it can go two ways. Either he says, okay, I'll check it out for you, or it might say, oh, I'm not available. And then maybe we can schedule a time, say, hey, I would like you to meet some of the people. Who knows, whatever you're into, you can meet with them and kind of scrutinize this for me. I'd like to get your opinion from that conversation, see how it goes, so, and then you can connect him with Dana and I.
Yeah, because I was even thinking how, in the sense of our relationship, having him look at as though he's looking at the company for me. And
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
basically,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. That's it.
yeah.
Then you
You
could
know,
also make sure you say that it's a new company, it's a young
right.
company. It's not,
Well, he's gonna look at all that, Twyla. He,
Yeah.
well,
where he
sometimes
is.
they, they look at that and say, oh, beginning. You know, a lot of people like to get in at the beginning.
Yeah, new company, and it's pulling big leaders that are already like ranking number one. It seemed to have that Midas touch, just like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you need to check this out and let me know what you think. I value your opinion, and I
Now
listened to
that
you
sounds
before.
good.
You know what I mean?
That
I
really
listened to you
sounds good.
before, so I'd like to know what you think.
I have a
I would.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
I went to the doctor the other day just to have my monthly checkup, 3 month checkup, and I asked him about homeopathics, if he liked homeopathics, and he just flat told me. I told him the company. He looked it up. He said, "Well, CO, like .com." He said it's not even in America, and he said you have to worry about what you get. You may not get the same thing all the time. And I had his nurse was fixing to get into the drops. And she decided that since the doctor said no, then she wasn't going to get in it. How do you answer that?
Oh,
Uh,
Well, Gloria, all I can say to that is most doctors, that's where in terms of the nurse, if she's going to follow, they're educated one way, so it's all about for them in terms of medication, big pharma. They're not educated homeopathic, so they're negatives right then and there. It's up to you, because I have a doctor the same way. I don't even mention and tell him what I'm doing, because all he's going to do is tell me my numbers. Just give me my numbers, and I know what I'm going to do. Because he commends me, because he's probably 15 years younger than me, but he looks older than me, and he's just amazed when he sees me. But anytime I've learned in the past, anytime I mentioned anything that was homeopathic, holistic, natural, mm-mm,
They don't
'cause
like it. I
no,
mean,
um,
when I
Gloria,
had to
use Pam and them. Didn't they do all nurse type talk where
Do
Pam and
it
all
again.
those there's like 4 or 5 nurses on there that did like a drop talk or something,
Okay.
Yes, there was.
and there's a
he,
recording of that. I would get that recording and then ask her if she'll watch it and say these are all nurses that are on this.
Okay. Thank you.
yeah,
well, I don't,
you
if
can ask Pam directly for that recording
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Good
when I
morning, Miss
take,
Adela.
good morning. So sorry, I overslept. Um, good morning, everybody. Anyway, when I took my doctor, gave him a list. He goes, "You look great." I gave him the list, what's in the drops. He goes, "Good, good, 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 great." And then when I took, my husband had some heart problems, not major, and that doctor hadn't seen me in a year, and he goes, "Boy, you're looking good." And I go, "This is what I'm taking." He actually told the nurses, get her card and give it to the people that are overweight. So it really depends on the doctors and their
Yes, yes.
you know but my doctor, is he Vietnamese, Filipino, I'm not sure, but he's, and when I told him I was going to do some acupuncture, he says go for it. He says that's, so it really depends on your doctor.
And to Adela, you'll find that Asian people are into that kind of health, our
Exactly.
kind of health. So if you can find that kind of doctor, but most most
Most American
American and a lot
doctors,
of them, no,
right.
no. And even if you can even find integrative, you know, doctors, um, they will listen more so than,
it
Than
all
so
it
American.
all depends.
Than
so
American.
Gloria. Yeah, so Gloria, I don't know. That's up to you in terms of the nurse. Like the guys are telling you, yeah, Pam, we've got our nurses in the business. And if you can get that to her, to invite her to listen or give her the video or whatever.
Well,
But most,
I just told her because she decided to go with the doctor. And, and I said, and I told her, I said, that's okay. I said, if you're ever interested in it and you think you want to, talk to me, no pressure, just call me, you know? And so that way I've left it up to her. And, and if she wants to do it, great. If she don't, that's great too, move on.
Exactly. At the end of the day,
That's
it's a
Who's
right.
next?
personal choice.
they just say next,
It's a
next.
personal
Yeah.
choice.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's like looking for
So,
gold nuggets.
Yeah,
some
keep
do,
it moving.
some don't. So who's
And
next?
some won't,
So,
right,
Uh-huh.
but I
right.
just wanted to know what the answer was to that particular scenario.
No, I think asking, especially since the nurse was already on her way there with you, letting
Uh,
her see that call, or even you like just presenting her with a few of the notes from that call, is to refresh her memory on why we don't always go Western style allopathic medicine pharmaceutical stuff, why naturopathic, homeopathic, more holistic minded remedies do actually work, even if the results aren't consistent like pharmaceuticals. The results are still there, in the way that they need to be there. It's one of the
right.
things I always have to teach my students. I'm like, guys, massage isn't going to fix all for everything.
Right.
Things we can't do. But guess what? If we fix some of the things that we can help fix, then the rest of your body will start to work the way it's supposed to work. And we get people on their path and help them stay on their path if they're already on that journey. And making sure that they are able to um, uh, maintain their health, maintain that level and that condition inside of their body, where their body is doing what it's supposed to do, which is heal itself. That's what your body's supposed to do. It's built to heal itself. You've got a bunch of redundant systems inside of your body that are built specifically to do nothing but fix you every single day.
And that's where we have to be careful too, in the sense of, because what we do have, and what you're saying, Louis, is, we have the ability in terms of with the natural way to that the body can heal itself, to give the body what it needs in terms of, but we can't say that. But those medications can be very destructive. You've got your side effects, and one can cause another issue somewhere else. So they're going to give you something else. You're going to end up on all these medications, which our bodies was not made to take in all these chemicals, and they're not going to fix it. They're not going to fix it at all. If anything, so many people are in the ground because of the medications. So that's where, we and what we know as to what supplementation and what homeopathic and holistic uh, products can do to heal. So I guess to get an individual, Gloria, as a nurse, it's hard for them to recognize this. Because a lot of, as we've already discussed, the American doctors, it's all about the money and their what they have going with the pharmaceutical companies in themselves. So they really don't care. They really don't care, and they don't really, a lot of things, want to know.
We
Some
got
of
like
them.
1 minute, guys, to get on the next call.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I was
I'm done.
wondering.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Love you
Love
Okay.
guys.
y'all.
See y'all
Love you guys.
tomorrow.
See you on the
Love you
next
Bye.
call.
guys.
Love you, Eli. See you there.
Bye, guys. Bye, Eli. Eli.
Goodbye, everyone. Sorry I was late. Darn
No
it.
worries. We're glad to have you
Bye.
here this morning, Miss Adela. I'll see you guys on the next call.
Okay.
All right.